Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, I'm Dwyrin, and this is the series that is dedicated to all you Q players and getting you to understand the importance of how important the fundamentals are. I'm Dwyrin, and this is my basic series. So today, as you no doubt noticed, we are back on Tygem. We are going to be playing a 5Q. I figure I'm just going to keep bouncing back between the two. We went to 5Q, we played against a 2Q, now we're back at 5Q, and then I'll probably play like a 9 or 8 or a 10Q, and then we'll just keep going back and forth like that, so it's, nice and even. I don't have to contemplate, which one do I really want to play today. Also, I'm going to start introducing a little bit of different things after we get back here. So when we bounce to like the 8 or 10Q or whatever, we bounce back to the 5Q. Once we're back at the 5Q, I'm going to start implementing a few different things. Like I'm going to do the basics, but I'm going to do the basics in how you also use them to make a framework. And then we'll bounce around, and then maybe I'll do the basics and how to be a little bit aggressive, and then we'll like bounce around again. And I'll slowly just keep adding little bits of, this and that. That'll make for some variety, and it'll also make for better instruction, I think. But for right now, we're still doing pure basics. If, on the other hand, you do not like that idea, let me know in the comments down below. It's the only way that I'm going to know not to do something like that, is if you guys say something. Alright, looks like we got someone on the 1033s, maybe?
The game is started.
Alright, and we're black. I'm going to start off with basic 4-4 or 4-4 or 3-4 or something along those lines. I'll introduce a 3-4 point, why not? Now, the 3-4 point is more important than the 4-4 point, so I will approach like so. Did I do this last game? Oh, he's leaning against me. Interesting. Well, I don't want to ignore the fact that he's like shoulder hitting my stone. That seems like a bad thing to do. So I'm going to just go and extend, it seems. I mean, I don't see any reason not to do that. If I go here, I can poke at his cutting point, which is, not bad. So, I mean, I guess I'll go ahead and do that. But if he ignores me, I might get into a fight. No, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Now, this is actually take 2, believe it or not, because the first guy that I played against, I guess he didn't like how long I was taking, so he left. Protect my cut point like so. Don't want him to Atari, and I can build this up. Height out of 2 and 3 stones is a thing, so I'm going to keep extending. Once more should be good. The board is literally divided in half right now. And I see that this half is larger than that half, so I honestly don't care. No reason to freak out here. A lot of people might want to consider pincering here. It's not really a good idea just to attach to this, and he'll just like get shape here. I'm just going to take a corner because my corner is fine. He approached my corner, so I'm taking a corner. It makes sense, right? So let's see. He took my enclosure, or no, I took my enclosure. He approached my stone. So I have Sente now. I could take away his base, but do I really want to get aggressive that way? Oh, I don't know. It's not aggressive to take away a base, right? I can hide out of 3 stones, which is kind of cool, or I can take away his base. But I feel like if he ignores me after I take away his base, I'm kind of like committing into attacking him, which I don't really want to do. But taking away a base is pretty basic, so I will go ahead and do such things. That way we're nice and strong here. We got this. We got the Hane at the head of the stones that we're coming up with. He kicked me or headbutted me or whatever, so I'm going to respond. He's doing this. Now, see, this is the thing I'm talking about. Like right now, I should cap this fool and just build up a huge area. But that is something that I told you to do, though, isn't it? Like we were going to either cap stones, shoulder hit stones, or like pincer stones, like cap, shoulder, hit, pincer, right? This actually is in complete. This is actually in complete alignment with what I've told you guys to do. I guess capping is okay here then, as a result, no? Dude. Tell you what. He ignored this first. Let's do the height out of the 2 and the 3 stones because it's really, really big. Because if he, does whatever, then we can do that. Now, these are, again, 2 and 3 stones, so I'm going to extend again, because I can honey at the head of 2 and 3. I can do it here as well. Yep, this is fine. Is that fine? If I play here, he plays there. Probably not. So I will connect now, I suppose, this way, because there's like a ladder. That seems pretty good. I'm gonna extend, I suppose. Okay, that's an interesting move. He's extending. I kind of want to cap this again, though. That honey, though, you can see immediately why it's a proverb, right? The honey that have 2 and 3 stones. I mean, look what this did to here. I mean, he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th. 7, 14, 21. Not the worst, but it's giving me a lot of strength. And I keep coming back. This is like the proper move to play right now. This really is the proper move to play right now. I think since the corner is still open, I will take the corner first, though. Because there's a corner open, I will take that corner. Because corners are important. Corners are important. I mean, we called them on breaking the proverb here, and then we're just playing basic. We're not doing anything weird or crazy right now. I don't even care what the score is. I should warn you guys that I don't do that actually in my games. People have been saying that I'm playing like this because I'm able to know what the score is while I'm playing, and I'm not. I honestly, I suck at counting, so you can ignore that completely. He's attaching to me, so I'm going to Hane first and then extend. Or I'm going to connect. Am I going to connect? I'm going to extend. Meeny, miny, mo. Which do I play? I don't know. I guess we can play here, because, I mean, you can all read that if he cuts me here, then I'm just going to, like, kill it. Okay. So this is effectively an enclosure, right? Now, I want to block on my most profitable side. If I block here, I can literally count how much territory I'm getting. Despite the fact that I can't count, I can count 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 if I'm lucky. That doesn't seem like the right way to block, so I'm going to block here. There's got to be a way to get more than 4 points here. Then there is... yeah, pretty easy to see, right? Pretty easy to see. Now, admittedly, at this point, I would kill this. I'd probably play here. Yeah, I would absolutely kill this. I would play this. He'd play there. I can throw in. I can back off. And I'm relatively sure because when he extends, I can just play. Yeah. I could kill that. I don't want to get into a Ko, though, is a problem. That's the problem. Is Ko basic? What if I just let him live? What if I actually just flat out let him live? Ko is kind of basic, but I don't think I want to get into it right now because it's not quite what I'm looking for. So I am going to back off on this one. I will back off on this one. He gets to live in the corner. If he doesn't, I can throw in and kill him. I may or may not, depending on what happens. I won't. No, I will never do that. I will never throw in and kill that group. I want to. So while we have Sente, okay, he lived. Good move too. That's exactly where I would sort of play to kill him. So we have Sente here. Let's look at the weak groups. The bottom of the board is still pretty weak, right? But this is pretty weak too because there's like a huge extension between these stones, right? So these 3 stones, I could pincer these stones and attack them. Interesting. So we got this is a weak group and this is a weak group. And the right side is still open. The 3-3 is still open. This turn is also pretty big. So we've identified weak groups and large points. I guess we're going to have to start capping. I mean, we've taken care of the corners. I could play a side move, but that's Gote. I would much rather... Is it because I'm just wanting to kill him? I can't tell. The line is blurred in my head. Do I want to do this because it's basic, or do I want to do this because I want his bones decorating my desk? Okay, what if we kill it? Or what if, no, don't kill it. What if we attack it, but we don't kill it? We just go for the wall. I could do that. Oh no, the side's still open though. Okay, the side's still open. I'm not going to play here because it leaves an invasion point behind. I think I may actually play this. I'm actually going to play this. I'm going to go for the side first. I will go for the side first. I was really at war with myself about that cap. Like, I think that that's a basic move, but I feel really bloodthirsty right now. So I'm not entirely trusting myself. So I see a larger point over here, someone's going to take it. If we took the larger point, I'm going to... Oh god, I could still kill this. I can poke here, I can poke there, I can attack from above. Oh man. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Tell you what, I'm going to lean on this to build an area up. That's all I'm going to do. We're not going to try to attack it. We're just going to lean on this group to get more points. Killing is hard. I should not rely on killing. I should just attack for profit. So rather than try to kill this, I'm just going to lean on here to do a little bit of development because I got this nice amount of influence. So that's a thing that we can do. Which means capping it for the purpose of not killing it is also a good idea. Yeah, because you could just like back off here, get a wall, and then come out to the middle. That would still be pretty basic. Yeah, okay. I convinced myself that this move was better than this one now. Ganahane. We're now up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6th, 7th line now, which isn't terrible. That cut, he protected the cut. I like that a lot. That is so good. That is so good. So I think we're pretty strong in this area now. So let's go and maybe make the turn. This turn's pretty big, because if he gets, like, the entire side, it's a lot of territory. But if I get this, he gets that. I think we're still good. Make a turn? I could play here. But again, this is a really aggressive move. But I could make the pincer. Tell you what I'm going to do. Not going to do it. I'm going to play here instead. I'm going to take this large point. Because him coming in under and connecting to this stone is pretty big. It's pretty big. And you don't have coordinates this entire game. I apologize for that. I had coordinates in the first game. The guy left because I was taking too long. So I'm sorry. Okay. So he played that, which means my approach here is completely out of the question. The 3-3, though, might still have an option. So let's go see if I can do the 3-3 still. Because in large knights have Aji behind them, right? Because the idea is that you're playing 2 spaces away from the 4-4 point. So the large knight has Aji. You can hit the 3-3 point and generally live. Small knight, much more difficult, tends to go to Ko. But what he did here is a 2-space extension. So I'm willing to bet, similar to the large knight, especially since it's on the 4th line, there's probably still Aji there for the same reason there's Aji with the large knight. So let's just go ahead and play here. And it looks like we're alive. You invited me to come out. Oh god. I don't want to. I'm just gonna live back in the corner. I'm gonna mind my own business. And I'm gonna be alive. And you're gonna be alive. And we're all gonna be alive. Decisions. What is most normal? Connecting here is most normal, right? I want to cut here first so badly. Cut for no, I'll do that later. Another video, I'll introduce cutting for Aji and things like that, I guess. But if we cut here right now, he connects. Then I play here, he defends. I defend here, and he has to take out that stone. But that stone, like in a ko or something else later on, oh, that's not the right move. I can Atari the one stone now. Ow, that's game over, I think. I'm Sente. That's Sente for me, right?
Countdown has begun.
Guess I'll solidify this and just seal this up and we'll call it a day. Threaten to kill off 2 stones. Just Hane on up. Hane on out. Do I have to worry about this at all? I don't think I do. But it wouldn't be the first time I was wrong. Maybe I should get some shape here. Yeah, let's get some kind of shape in here, because if I get cut off, maybe I can be, maybe I can't be. No real reason to risk it. He's gonna try to live back here. Yahtzee. You know what? That's fine. I said that was fine, right? Take my corner. Don't let him come into this area. Hane? Oh dear, is he dead? Now I'm going to connect. Hane again. If he cuts, it actually doesn't matter. But maybe you're not aware? Oh god, I should kill him.
Nine, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I'm tempted to let him live. I'm tempted to let him live. Because if I throw in right now, he's dead.
Nine, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I'm letting him live. I can't believe I just let him live. Because I let him live in Sente. But yeah, I just let him live. Alright, looks like we have Sente again. That's good. Oh man, oh man, oh man. I can play here because I don't want him to come in. Guess I can threaten to kill off 2 stones. Guess we're in endgame now. Threaten to kill off this. Wait, that's wrong, right? If I chuck in right now and he blocks there, I can extend, he blocks, and then I play there and he's dead. If I play there and he plays there, I go back. That was still ko. Oh well. I will threaten a monkey jump. Intriguing. He does wish to cut. I don't see a way to net this. I play here, he plays... Yeah, let's just say I don't see a way to net this. Long story short, I do not see a way to net this. So that means this group and this group both have to live. This group only has this for shape. So this is the more important group, right? Now that we're connected or cut off, we can identify group, base, no base. So we need to make a base here, right, with this group. So we're going to use this little hanging connection here as a way to get our second dice. See? Just like that. There. Now we're nice and secured. I want to keep this connection, very much so, so I will allow him to get some territory in here. Yep. Uh-huh. Careful, I can Atari that stone now. Good move. I have to not block here, otherwise he would then take and I'd be in trouble. Okay. He still needs to like really play this move. Remember, I can kill this stone now, so I don't really care about anything else that's down there. Alright. Guess I'll play down. Whatever. I'm not going to continue reading that out. That's not nice. I will instead go and kill this stone.
7.
No, I can play here. I'm not dead. Now, are you supposed to play here or there? Oh god, I don't remember. If I play here, then I'm losing the threat of this. So I definitely want to play here, I feel. Because if I play here, I'm threatening to go underneath. Yeah, okay. Now, if I play there... Does it matter if I play this one or this one to live? I guess maybe not. I'm not sure, actually. Though N19, he gets to play the other one. Now I have 2 rooms, 2 eyes, rather. That is a good way to look at it, though. When in Life and Death, you're just trying to like create 2 rooms, you know. So if I play here, I get to take. If he plays here, but I got 2 Oxide Liberties, so he's trying to hit the Seki, but I can see that I don't have to respond just yet, because I can count to 3, so I think I'm good. And so I'm just going to keep, excuse me, I'm just going to keep playing here, I suppose. Kind of bite into this area a bit. Okay. I will actually play here, because I don't intend to do any like weird clampy stuff. Part of the reason why I'm backing off so much in this game, I should tell you, is because I thought the last game, I wasn't entirely certain if I was being too aggressive or not in some of those moves. Respond because he can poke, which he's doing anyway, it looks like. Keep the stone. I can threaten to go here now. He didn't read it. If I push up again, I'm threatening to cut off this, so he can't actually save his stones. I'll let him go back and save them, though. It's fine. It's cool. Threatening to poke. Okay, that's good. I'll take this one, because if he does it, then I gotta fill in. I don't really feel like filling in. He gets to do this. He cuts me. I connect. He goes there. I guess we're fine. And then I can read to 1. So I think it's okay reading to like 1 and 3. So this group should have died, though it should live, but he kind of almost killed it. This group can still die whenever I feel like, which is really getting me tempted. I need to like poke at this and force him into life here, or he needs to play here maybe. I mean, then it's kind of I don't know. But I'll review all this. These little instances of death. This area, this area, this area. I'll review these. And I want to go back and highlight this again, because this could have been so much more. But then he let me turn. Technically, this is the better answer, I think. Because I'm threatening if he connects, I can like take that point. He needs to be careful. Must. Yeah. I can take this, again forcing him to play there. I don't know. Please play here. So my territory is here, here. Okay, now he's alive. Excellent. Oh, I guess I'll play this one. Right. Take an extra point. Am I going to have to play here ever? No, right? Because if I play here, he plays there. And then there's no weird stuff. So we're good. So I can go ahead and play this with authority. Or impunity, rather. Not really authority. This should have been played a long time ago. Go ahead and play here. Now you can throw in, but it doesn't really matter. Where do you play? Ah, there. Gotcha. Okay. I can play here. He's gonna play there. I'm gonna play there. He's gonna play there. I'll probably play this one just to knock off any shenanigans. I don't really want to have to deal with like cuts and stuff. Oh, that actually would have been a better one, but okay, that's fine. So there's this one now. And I think that's the last. There's this and there's this. Do I ever have to? If he plays there and he Atari, so I actually have to do that, don't I? Oh. Yeah, otherwise he throws in and kills me. Okay. Which I didn't have to do right then, mind you. My endgame is not good. Sure. So I win by 18.5. Let's go ahead and review the game. I think this is a bit more of a normal kind of game. I will say that I had a nice game with you. And it looks like he's going to stick around. Okay. So in this particular game, this is a very special move for when you really, really want influence. A lot of time you can actually push through and go and cut and play aggressively, but I didn't really want to do that, so I just took my territory. I think he should probably continue taking his influence at that point, but he kind of resorted into almost a Jiseki, right? It's almost as if like we had played this kind of deal. Like almost. It's almost that, you know? But not really that, not quite. We're over one, but that's okay. Here I'm completely fine. If I played here, for example, or if he played here, for example, my next move would probably just been to play here. He can take this, because I mean I'm confident, without even counting, I'm confident that this side is larger than that side. So I'm fairly okay with what we're getting here. Plus I can get this, he can get the last large move. But again, it's a question of who's getting more, you know? I think I'm fairly confident that I'm getting more than he is at this point, so... He goes here instead. I took that away. I'm still not entirely sure that's the right idea. I think it's okay. It forces him to, like, live. I like that he's trying to, like, remain solid, but he needs to really come out. High Knight head of 3 stones, double High Knight head of 3 stones. This is 2 stones again, so we're gonna do the same thing. Now what you might say, but what about if he cuts you? Okay. Then we Hane. And then without even reading, we can see that he's dead. Right? It's pretty straightforward. Need to refuse game invitations, keep getting them. So he could do that, but he really can't. He could play the Atari, he could extend, he can back off and back off, but then all I gotta do is just get shape, and then I'm fine here. As long as I protect this, I should be okay. So either way, this is colossally bad now. And the minute I didn't have that option, because it's the same thing here, right? If he plays this and plays there, then I have to think about, like, okay, does this work? Maybe it does. Maybe it doesn't. Not really. It's kind of difficult. There's a lot of Aji in there. I probably wouldn't have in the actual game. I probably would have been content to, if he does this, to just play here and then play this way. Because this is still more than good enough for my purposes. Maybe even a small little extension from it, and then we're just fine. And then this area becomes so small. I mean, look at what it could have been, right? In the beginning of the game, it could have been so much more if you adhere to Proverbs. Just really basic proverb. Like if you want to build here, if that's what you want to do, then don't let your opponent Hane head of 2 and 3. Right? That's about as basic as you can get, right? So here we Hane head of 2 and 3. Here we didn't have any more Proverbs, so we protected. I didn't want him to do Atari. Maybe that's a small move, but I don't care. He took large points. Yeah, actually, instead of this one, I'm 90% certain I should be like throwing the hammer down on him. Because if he manages something here, right? I mean, the area just turns around and becomes over here, and I have to like invade this huge area. You can't just spend the entire game invading all over the place. It's just not that kind of game. If you're only making a few points, your opponent's making more, guess what? You lose, right? So, alright, we did this. We took our enclosure because it was the last corner. This dies pretty horribly. I'm pretty sure I can just go ahead and play here in order to kill it. Because I can actually block right there. So this is dead. He can cut wherever he feels like. Actually doesn't work. If he does this, I could just take... No, I couldn't take, because then he lives. Well, even that's pretty good. But yeah, I can just like back off, I guess. Not looking too great, man. Not looking too great. So we could kill that. I like that he defended. Then we just got ourselves some area. We denied him the side. He went after this side, so went after his corner because it was available. And now, yes, you absolutely can play here, if you so feel like. My cut doesn't work, right? Right to his stones? I don't think he should double Hane here, though, to be honest. I think he probably should have gone the other way on this one, block this way. And then, I don't know. I actually, no. Scratch all of that. I don't like this move. I think this move should be here. This move is a lot better. Now it's solid. I'm not going to do this for the same reason as before. I have to be careful because there are ways to kill you if you invade that. Right now I wouldn't, so I'm confident my outside is too strong. So white shouldn't play the kill variation, but the kill variation is there, and even when the kill variation isn't there, you have to consider ko. That could also be a problem, right? So you're not going to 3-3 a small knight. Instead he played there, he lost his territory here, now this is his biggest, and that's just not enough. I was actually surprised that he lived back in there so easy. I guess I should have played this move at some point. I think to make sure he's alive, he should probably play here. Because you're alive. You live. I mean, I get to connect underneath, but that's life, man. Legitimate, not even something that I just like let happen. That's just life. Should I have played here first? Only problem is, then we get into this kind of thing, and this gets really irritating really quickly. But it's dead, right? He plays here, I play there. Maybe not. Okay. Don't defend that way. Maybe defend this way. This way seems like a better defense. But as long as he can't get his other eyes, then he's just dead. So you can see this just doesn't go anywhere. But we defended, and that's fine. Oh, right at the top. If I throw in here, he blocks. You can see that there's this. So there's only one eye here still. If he goes this way, I can go here. He can take the stones we throw in there, and he's also still dead. So you can see that area is pretty easy to... How did that actually turn into that? I guess even from here it was just dead. He's just enclosed. I lied, this wasn't a good move. He needs to just play... Come on. He needs to just live. Now I can't do anything about that because I can't, like, do that, right? That's dead. Ba-dum. Getting that one was pretty nice. This works when these outside liberties are gone. Like, he's right about that. Like, if these liberties weren't there, then I couldn't play this without giving up stones, right? I'd take this, then he would take 2 of my stones for no good reason. So if these outside liberties are gone, then that's obviously gonna be Seki, because I don't want my stones to die. I think that about wraps that up. Oh, this one, right. Yeah, he's just saving his stones before he's thinking about it, because he can't play there. Otherwise that dies, right? So he goes back off, and now look. You can see the problem there, right? Like, I just get... No, not even that, not even that. I can actually just flat out play there right now. Or I could just flat out play here right now. Because of that, right? Those are stones on Atari. So this is a huge mistake to run out those 2 stones. I didn't even read that out until they extended. I'm like, wait a minute, there's something there, isn't there? And yeah, sure enough there is. Gotta read before you play, man. A little bit. Just to like 2. So that takes care of his basic game. The beginning wasn't that difficult. I think everyone should be able to play this kind of game against someone who's this unreasonable. All we did was just took territory. Like, we're making points here, we're making points here, he's not making points here. That's what gives us the assurance that we're doing okay here. If our moves are giving us territory, giving us points, and his moves are not, then unless we do something really, really bad in that game, we should be pulling ahead. Because we're making territory and they're not, right? That's pretty much what we saw here. This was just utter basics. And then from here, it's pretty straight up. So I hope you guys enjoyed this back to basics games. Hope you guys learned from it and are able to adopt this sort of playthrough, or sort of, not style, but these sort of ideas in your games where you stop and see what's weak, where you don't necessarily fight and kill everything that moves. You look for where your profit's coming from. All that sort of a good deal. I'll be back next time with probably, again, an 8, 9, 10Q kind of game. And then once we get back to 5, I'll start with the frameworks. Seeing if we can play basic style, but also build ourselves a little bit of a framework. Build a bit of a moyo, something along those lines. Let me know in the comment section if you like that idea or not, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care, everyone.